Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is another Farming Simulator 22 update. It's just a small one today. This piece of news was announced earlier on, and it's just giving us a small look into the new seasonal cycles in the upcoming game. We start off with a rather nice picture of a bridge going over a river, and just going through some of the seasons right there, looking smashing. Now, I'm going to skip this first bit because this is just about the reveal trailer that we looked at last time. So if you want to see that, check out the previous video. I'll put the link in the description. But the bit we're interested in is from here below. We'll start off just by reading the text, and then we'll look at the screenshots. So, before we take a look at some of the brand new material, let's talk about the seasonal cycles real quick. What you should know. Our version of the 4 seasons is different from the mod for Farming Simulator 17 and 19. Things will work differently, and we're creating our own version of the 4 seasons, changing the environment in-game. Since the game and seasonal cycles are still in development, we won't give you any in-depth details right now, but stay tuned to learn more soon. Now, for me, I've got a lot of questions right now. Firstly, how is this different? And that, I think, a lot of people are wondering, because of course Seasons has been in there through 17 and 19, and it's one of the best mods out there. In fact, no, it is the best mod out there. And I feel, second point, a bit cheated in a way, because if you're going to make such a bold statement saying, you know, it's completely different and it's going to work differently and it's going to change the environment of the game, but we're not going to tell you. I know they've got to, you know, keep their secrets and build up the excitement for the game, but that just seems a bit silly doing it in this way, making that statement and then going back on it almost. But we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So I am excited to see all of the features that their seasons version is going to have. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think right now. I am excited though. So they've achieved that well. So the next section is just the screenshots. We're going to go through 3 main screenshots, but each one will have a separate part to show all 4 seasons. So the first set we come to is it's these ones here. And it's looking really good. So I'm assuming this is going to be summer. Looking nice and green. Nice and full. Quite a nice house there, field in the background, and I'm assuming a grain mill or selling point probably in the background. That's not what I meant to do, that's the button. This one will be going into autumn, and you can see that lovely red-orange colour in the tree there. Completely changed environment, looking very nice. This one, I'd say, is spring. You're just getting those leaves growing back. All the flowers coming up, looking quite nice, starting to look a bit fresher. And then, that was weird. Down here, we've got winter. And this I'm looking forward to. And I think this is probably one of the ways in which they're changing seasons for their own. And that is with the icicles along the building. So there's now icicles that are going to grow. That, for me, even though it's a small feature, that is quite exciting because it's the small features that can change the game completely. And so I'm looking forward to see how they're going to take that. Maybe the icicles will fall down over time. We'll be able to see that in game. Maybe they'll just disappear. But that's something we've got to look forward to. And I'm also going to look forward to how the snow's going to react when you drive over it. I'm hoping it's going to react in the way that it does in SnowRunner, where you actually get the tyre tracks left afterwards. But I'm not sure how their Giant's engine works. fully, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to be done. But fingers crossed it's going to be good. I'm sure it will be. So the next set we've got, just looking down, nice trees, woodland area, small path going all the way down. Again, I'd say this is summer, then we're going on to autumn, spring and winter. And again, it just looks smashing, especially this one. I love the lighting that's coming through, just shining straight through. Very nice, that one. Very, very nice. And then the final one is another building. And again, we've got summer, autumn, spring and winter. And again, if I click on this one, you can see the icicles hanging down. Very nice feature, very cool. I am looking forward to that, but yeah, we'll see how they're gonna take seasons. Because again, it is quite exciting. Because obviously it's been in the game as a mod before, but not as an actual base game element. And so I wanna know more about how they're gonna take it, and I want to know about how it's going to be different to what the mod was like. I'm assuming they're probably not going to do a separate menu like the mod did. I'm assuming it's just going to be built in, and it'll be like the growth control. Just be a couple of options, maybe a couple of options for the game settings, and that's it. Or they might prove me wrong and do a bunch of separate windows for these seasonal settings. Something else I'm going to be looking for is whether you can turn this on and off per save game, because I think that's going to be something a lot of people want, because I know, there are people out there that don't want to play with seasonal cycles. I do it sometimes. I don't always like to play with these cycles, so it would be good to see if they're going to add that as an option. I'd assume, being Giant Software, they will do that. They seem to have added an option for everything else, like when they introduced crop destruction into 19. Beforehand, that was just a mod for 17. And in 19, they added the option to turn it on and off. So I'm hoping they're going to do the same for the seasonal cycles. But again, we'll wait and see. So that's going to be it for this video. Again, it is just a short one, just to let you know on that piece of news. Hopefully you're finding this quite interesting to see some of these new bits that we're getting in. We're just getting it in snippets at the moment. But further through the year we get, the closer to release date, we'll start hearing a lot more information, and I'm excited to see the brands that we're going to get in this. How many are the same and how many new ones we'll get. Let me know in the description what you think of Farming Simulator 22 so far. Any suggestions you have for the game, comment down below. Again, I'm already working on a video to give you my top 10 features that I'd want. And I may even include some of your suggestions, so make sure you put them down below. And one last thing for me, I've got a brand new Discord server now. First link in the description. Go check it out, go join, come in, chat about anything you like in there. We've got a range of gaming channels, a bunch of different stuff, so just come down, show your support. Hopefully you all found this interesting, just seeing the new features of the game, and I will see you in the next one.